We went grain-free for 30 days, and here's what we missed out on. Joint pain, achiness, bloating, constipation, muscle cramps, growing pains, migraines, and extreme crankiness and fits. And pizza. We did kind of miss pizza. Now, when I first considered going grain-free, I will admit it didn't make sense to me. I mean, after all, we've eaten grains through all of antiquity, and it's always been told to us how important some good whole grains are to a healthy diet. But as I got to know grain a little better, I learned that our modern-day grains are definitely not the same grains that our great-grandparents ate. Because of changes made to wheat, it now has about 40 times the gluten it had a few decades ago. This is so much gluten that most people's bodies have a hard time processing it. Most grains are highly sprayed with harmful chemicals. Grains can be highly processed, stripping them of anything that might have been good and replacing them with not so great additions. So if the problem's mainly wheat and gluten, why not just go gluten-free and buy organic? Well, if the research had stopped there, we probably would have done that. But then I learned how grains really process in your body. Grains, including whole grains and oats, can actually spike your blood sugar more than table sugar does. Grains actually feed inflammation in multiple ways, and inflammation is the source of so many diseases we face today. Grains can alter proteins in the body, including proteins like LDL, which can then lead to cholesterol problems. Because of the effect grains have on the digestive system and on cholesterol, which we need for proper brain function, they can contribute to depression, brain fog, and other cognitive problems. So what made us even think of grains in the first place? Well, multiple members of my family have dealt with digestive problems for a long time, but when those issues started to include migraines that one of my kiddos was having, and the issues I mentioned at the beginning, we decided that we needed to dig deeper for a common link, and that common link ended up being grain. Transitioning to grain-free definitely did have its ups and downs, especially with baking, as I love to bake and I had no experience baking grain-free. But once we got over the first hump, we were really surprised at all the ways we could enjoy the same delicious foods that we had enjoyed before and all the really great new things that we found to eat. Bottom line, eating grain-free is delicious, and it really did make a huge difference in how we felt. We truly felt better and lighter, and all the things I listed at the beginning either went away completely or diminished so much that they were hardly an issue at all. So we tried it for 30 days, and what was our conclusion? We decided that how much better we felt made grain-free totally worth it. We eat mostly grain-free now, with an occasional little grain treat here and there. We're also exploring other options like gluten-free or ancient grains to see if they work for our family. In the meantime though, grain-free has made us feel so much better and has also taught us other things about food, like helping us include vegetables more and introducing us to new spices and new styles of cooking. Oh, and we also found a way to eat pizza grain-free too. Here's a few tips for going grain-free. Set yourself up for success by getting everything tempting out of the house. Make a meal plan and don't shop hungry. Plan for some fun treats for you and your family that fit your meal plan. I know the big temptations come on the days you really want to treat, and having some recipes and ingredients ready for fun treats can help this and can help your kiddos adjust easier too. Find good resources. It can definitely be discouraging if you feel alone or if this type of eating is all new to you, but finding some good cookbooks or websites that cook that way can be so helpful in the process. Thank you so much for watching, and if this video blessed you at all, it would bless me if you would subscribe to my channel.